that caught me when I came here was that soulful, warm atmosphere. It wasn't just the music, but the colors that you've used as well. It reminded me a lot of the series Soulful, just by the way. And how long did it take you to put together the design and everything?
Yeah, I think, I myself, I'm a lounge goer. I enjoy lounge spaces, places where it's nice, warm color schemes, low lights, music set at the right level, and those are the places that I myself hang out in, and I've always appreciated, and it's something I always wanted to do, and I love pouring into this all of my experiences and where I've lived and the culture. And it took, it was about a 3 to 4 month process. Yeah, and this is the final product, and we're super excited about it.
How long has this place been open now?
Now 3 days.
3 days.
Just 3 days. Just 3 days. We did a soft launch about a week ago, and then we opened this past Friday. We've been received really well. It's been a good vibe, and we just want to get the word out and have more people come and check out this new spot.
Fantastic. Take me through your menu. I cannot wait to find out grits, right? I know there's your fries and your macaroni and cheese. What is a grits?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but like it's a major staple in soul food cuisine. Typically eaten for breakfast or brunch, but it is a corn-based or maize-based starch that's added to water, boiled over time, and you just get this nice smooth consistency that you can add butter to it, or salt and pepper, or sugar. It just kind of depends on what your vibe is. There's even cheese grits, and then one of the things we have on our menu is the shrimp grits, which is amazing.
Oh yeah, it sounds almost like what we call pap. Yeah. What would you say is different from that?
Yeah, I think the main difference is that it's the grits would be a kind of a smoother consistency, but I think it's very similar, but it's smoother, and we add things to it and kind of mix it up, and then and just have it like that. Yeah.
Talking about similarities, what is it about soul? And I guess it's a black people thing, things in our culture.
Yeah.
There's so much soul in this place, you know?
Yes.
And you are able to, showcase that through the environment that you've built for us, and also through just the food that you have. What is it about soul and black people?
Yeah. It's inherent in us. Not only black Americans, but black Americans throughout the world, or black people throughout the world. Soul, I see the soul here in South Africa. I see, we have soul food, but there's South African soul food. 7 colors of soul food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's all it's all soul food. So it's inherent in black people, and it comes out in our food.
The music, I loved the fact that when I was here, I was able to have conversations with the customers, and the music is so well balanced. Was that your choice to have the type of ambiance?
Absolutely, that goes along with it. Music is culture too. We want soulful music from around the world. We're going to be very diverse in the music we play, but it'll always have a soul component and be soulful in nature. But it'll hit your heart, and it'll just kind of come out of the speakers in a nice, soulful, smooth way. Where we can have this conversation. We're playing soul music now.
Yeah, I love it.
We can have this conversation nicely. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the type of vibe, the type of hangout that this would be. What kind of people are you expecting, and what kind of experience can they expect when they come in?
Yeah, I joke in my bio on the IG. I say it's for those that socialize maturely. So, it's many ways to hang out and have a good time, and there's no shade to any way. There's a lot of ways, and there's a time and place for everything. But when you are in the mood to kind of just sit back and chill, whether it be date night, or whether it be you want to pregame somewhere before you go out and turn up, or it's late night and you've turned up already, but you're not ready to go home just yet, you can come to a place like this, and just kind of chill and have some soul food. We didn't mention, we didn't talk about the drinks. We have proper mixologists putting on a show and really nice crafted cocktails. But yeah, this would be a perfect place to do all of the above.
Talking about drinks, what would be the main drink? My girl loves cocktails. What is it about your drinks that you would say, that is what stands out?
Yeah, I mean, we put a nice list together. We have all of the classics. And then we're gonna always have like a rotating list of just creativity. I want the mixologists to be artists and just do their thing, right? And you could also come up and ask for a customized drink. You have a taste for something, or you want to experience a certain flavor, these guys can sort you out.
Wonderful. Before you came to Johannesburg, where were you? Did you come straight from the States into Johannesburg? Or tell me a bit about that before you came.
Yeah, it's been definitely a journey. It's been a story. It's a story behind the place, and I have a story. But Chicago, born and raised. I spent a lot of time in D.C., Washington D.C., and then I made my journey to the continent first. I landed in Tanzania.
Wow.
I was living in Dar es Salaam, and right there near Zanzibar, the region. That was an amazing experience. But being from the city, I needed more of a city, more of a faster pace.
Okay.
I'm also, an entrepreneur, so there's a lot of opportunities in that realm here in South Africa. So I went from Tanzania to South Africa, and now this is home.
Fantastic. The name Zurii. Why the name Zurii?
Yeah, Zurii. So I mentioned my time in Tanzania, Swahili being the main and primary language, official language of Tanzania. After 4 years, I studied it and learned
You
it.
speak it?
I speak it. I speak
Wow.
Swahili fluently, and Zurii is one of my favorite words in that language. It flows off the tongue so nicely. Zurii.
Yeah.
You use it to describe anything that's amazing, like this meal, Zurii-san, Zurii, or this person. You could describe a person or thing, anything, but you're describing something that's beautiful, that's amazing. It's Zurii, right? And then fast forward, I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I named her Zurii.
Wow.
So it's also dedicated to her as well.
Wonderful. Culture is such an important part of who we are. And I would imagine as you traveled, you obviously picked up and learned of a lot of cultures. I'm glad actually that you can speak Swahili. Few South Africans can speak Swahili, by the way, like as much as we're in Africa. And your place exudes a lot of culture. How did you grow up?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on the south side of Chicago, which is, full of culture, full of like just a lot of pro-blackness and pride around us as a people and as a tribe. And so I grew up with that. I also grew up around a lot of people that traveled to Africa quite frequently. My mom worked for a university, kind of a Pan-African university on the south side of Chicago. I spent a lot of time with those professors that were traveling here over the years, and they would come back and share those stories with me and tell me about their trips. And so fast forward, there's no surprise that I'm living here.
Fantastic. Music makes up part of any experience and ambience.
Yeah.
What kind of music and experience can people expect here at Zurii?
Yeah, I think you'll hear a diverse collection of music. Everything from neo soul to R&B to hip hop to deep house. The only requirement is that it's beautiful music and that it's soulful. I think we want to keep it diverse so that there's something for everyone. We want to mix it up. We want to bring in DJs occasionally. We also want to I can envision a lot of things happening here, events, screenings, movie screenings, fashion shows, these types of things to just promote culture and innovation and vibes. That's what I'm all about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, and post-COVID, people now want to book spaces that they can use instead of going out in the public. And what I want to know, are corporates or just people that want to use the space, are they able to get in touch with you and use the space for maybe curated events?
Absolutely. I feel that I think that that's cool. I think that it's a cool way. I love collaborating and just mixing, bringing synergies to even just create more vibes. And so I'm more than happy to extend this place to corporates or companies, brands or whatever looking to do things in cool spaces. So more than happy, they can reach out and we can definitely do something together.
All right, one of my last questions, what are some of the best things that you identified with Joburg that you think, hey look, this looks a bit similar to some place in America maybe?
Yeah, Joe, I love Johannesburg as a city and in so many ways, not only Johannesburg, but South Africa in general. There's so many similarities between here and stateside. There's a bunch of differences as well. But when I think about Johannesburg specifically, it actually reminds me of Atlanta a lot.
And why?
Very much like Atlanta. It's just like a similar speed. There is a similar hustle that I see in both places. There is, Atlanta is sometimes called the Hollywood of the South. It could be flashy at times. We see a bit of that in Joburg. So we got that, but it's similar in size and speed as well. So Atlanta, I would say.
My last question to you, what's the one dish that I should try when I come to Zurii?
Ooh, that's a tough one. We got a lot that you would
name a few.
Yeah, we got a lot but if I was to choose one, I would say check out the chicken and waffles. The fried chicken and waffles. That's amazing.
Waffles?
Yes. It may seem, like those that may not go together.
How did that go together?
But once you get it on the plate, and you have it, you'll understand. Trust me.
Absolutely, man. It's been amazing. I'm actually going to try that chicken and waffles. What I want to know is where can people get hold of you, let's say social media or for bookings?
Yes, absolutely. So you can reach out to us at Zurii, ZURII_JHB. That's our IG. At ZURII_JHB. That's the best way to reach out to us.
Shout out. And how old is Zurii?
3 days. Well, the spot is 3 days old.
and
Zurii, my daughter, is 3 years old.
Wow.
There we go.
It's been amazing, Kelly.
Yes,
Thank you so
my
much.